Hello, Mustang family. I'm Bridget Neesmith. I'm the principal of South Effingham Middle School, and I'm coming to you today not by my usual phone call on a Sunday night, but by a video. I do this quite regularly with my staff, and I thought maybe it would be a good idea to try the same thing with parents with more lengthy information that I'd like to share with you. I think this information that I'm going to share with you today is extremely important. I want to share our 9 initiatives that we have at our school this year, our goals and our focus for the 2016-2017 school year that we've put in place. We have goals and then we have action steps that we're hoping to do to meet those goals. And I think in some of the areas you'll see as I go through that you can help us meet those goals for South Effingham Middle School. So we're going to talk about where we came from and where we're going. We used to have AYP, Adequate Yearly Progress, that we had to meet every year. We now have CCRPI, College and Career Ready Performance Index, and we get a score on that each year. So our goal every year is to improve upon that score. We have not even received last year's score yet. We're getting those bits and pieces of information in each week, but we have the score from 2015 and we're going to improve upon that score. And we look at the information, we look at the data and the indicators that we had to meet on CCRPI, and we find areas that we can work on. And so that's where we came up with our initiatives, and that's where we came up with our goals. And so hopefully you can help us obtain these goals. So let's look at our first initiative. Our first one is school climate. This is the first initiative of 5 that the county, the Board of Education, has given to all schools in Effingham County. School climate is always something that we can improve upon and is part of our CCRPI score. We get stars for our school climate. And so part of that's our discipline. How much discipline do we have at our school? Part of that is your survey that you take as a parent, and we'll talk about that. And it's just the overall environment that we have at South Effingham Middle School. And so this is an area that you can really help us with, and we can help you as well, because we want to make sure as we look at your parent surveys and go and dive into that data that we see the areas that we can work on so we can make sure our communication is open with you. We know that one of the areas that we can work on is giving you information about bullying, that you know what our protocols are, that we do have an anonymous form that you and students can fill out to give us the information about bullying concerns that they have. And so we just need to make sure that we open that communication. You're aware that you can come talk to counselors and administrators about any concerns that you have about bullying. And we'll be sharing that information during this year because it is one of our action steps. Last year we received 4 stars on our school climate rating. This year we'd like to receive 5 stars. So that's our goal, is to receive 5 stars on our school climate rating. And so this is the first initiative for us at South Effingham Middle School. I put some pictures of things that we're doing around the school to try to improve our school climate. Students have Mustang of the Month. We also have attendance incentives that school students can receive each month. We have the calls home that I do for you. I have birthday celebrations for staff. We do order out for staff. And so those are the things that we're hoping will improve our school climate. The next one is our graduation initiative. It is important to us, even when we're looking at our 6th graders, that they graduate and we get them through and on to South Effingham High School. And so we do this in several ways, and there are several areas that we're looking to work upon at South Effingham Middle School and our different action steps. One of the things we'd like to do is start advisement back at South Effingham Middle School, and we'd like to do that once every 9 weeks, and that's really going to fit in with several initiatives as we look at them. The other thing that we have are remedial courses such as Read 180 or Math Remediation that will support those students who are struggling. The other area that we have students who can gain high school credits while they're at the middle school in 8th grade. We have Spanish and advanced physical science. So those are areas that we're working on to try to improve our graduation initiative. So that's our second initiative. Our next initiative is parental involvement. And that obviously is extremely important to you and an area that you can help us improve upon. And so we're trying to, when we look at where we are and where we want to go with our parental involvement, I think we're moving in the right direction. We want you to know that our school doors are open to you, and we want you to come in and assist us. And we want you to have all the information you need to have about what's going on at South Effingham Middle School. That has been something that's been very important to me when I became the principal. And And so I feel like we're moving in the right direction. I'm encouraging the teachers to invite you in to help when they have projects. And if you'd like to come in, you just need to let us know so that we can find an area in which you can assist us. And some of the things we're doing, some of the action steps, we have our coffee and conversations, my call home on Sunday, any kind of activity that you can help with our staff. And then I'm going to start doing these videos and posting them to my YouTube channel so that you can refer back to them as you need to. So we'll take any sort of parental involvement that we can get at South Effingham Middle School. And so I just put a picture of our call home and our coffee and conversation. So our next one is data analysis. This is our fourth initiative given to us by the Board of Education and a focus that we have at South Middle. We're asking all of the teachers to take their data from any assessments they have, unit assessments, benchmarks, and analyze that data, see where the students' strengths are, where their weaknesses are, and then reteach that information if need be. And so I think that this will also help with our graduation initiative as we're looking at areas that we can help the students. And so we're asking teachers to get together with their like teachers and their subject and grade levels and look at that data, see where their strengths are and where their weaknesses are as a grade level or as a teacher, and work on those areas. So that is another area that we're going to work on and is a focus for us at South Effingham Middle School. The next one is professional learning. This is our fifth initiative, and professional learning is extremely important to us. Just like the students are learning every day, it is something that we encourage our teachers to continue doing as well. None of us are done learning. And so when we have teachers that are specifically strong in areas, we're asking them to share those strengths with other teachers. If they know something about a teaching style that they can share with other teachers, we're asking them during planning periods to share that information. I'm sending teachers out to workshops so that they can work on their own personal goals. Each teacher sets 2 goals each year of things they'd like to work on, and we send them out to work on those goals, or we bring people in if we have a group of people who have similar goals. For example, we have several teachers in each grade level who are working on STEM for us. And that is something that's new to us and we're working on, and they're trying to learn information about the best way to teach STEM to students. And so we're sending them to workshops to gain that information. We're bringing people in to share that information. I also send teachers to classroom management workshops, things like that that could help them with their goals. So professional learning is extremely important to us and will be something that all of our teachers will go through. And again, I think just almost like the parental involvement, I think we're moving in the right direction with professional learning, and we just need to keep doing that. During their planning periods on holidays, they go for professional learning. If we have any time available during the school year on professional learning days, we bring people in. So I think that this is one of our strengths in an area that we can continue to grow with. So those are our 5 that we were given by the Board of Education as areas that we must focus on as a school. And I think for the most part, most of them we're doing really well on. And we just need to continue improving so that it will continue to help our CCRPI score. So we'd love your assistance and your support in meeting our goal for all 5 of these initiatives. Next time I share with you a video, I'm going to share 4 more initiatives. The last 4 initiatives are specifically for South Effingham Middle School, and I will share with you the action steps that we're going to take to try to meet those goals. And again, I look forward to working with you to try to meet our goals this year for the 2016-2017 school year. Thank you so much. Go Mustangs.